Raven.
And I'm Ahmaad, and we're the Hoods.
Welcome to Hood Tales. Here on Hood Tales, we take you through the ups, downs, and merry-go-rounds of being a millennial married couple. Today we're going to be talking about love languages and focusing on, do you love me like I need to be loved? Okay? If you're not familiar with the term love languages, they are derived from Gary Chapman. He's a relationship author, speaker, all the things. He has a book called The 5 Love Languages, and also online quizzes. You can just go to thelovelanguages.com and take a quiz, and it'll essentially give you a ranking of what he determines as the 5 love languages. So the 5 love languages are physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts. Yeah, so an example of each: physical touch, as simple as as simple as a hug, randomly. I don't remember the way in which I listed them, but that's tine. Words of affirmation would be as simple as thanking your partner. Yeah, telling each other that you're amazing, thanking your partner for being your partner, and praising them for the good attributes that they are as a person, as your partner, all that type of stuff. Acts of service could be something as simple as doing the laundry when your partner knows that it needs to be done and it's something that you may usually do yourself. And then quality time, spending quality time together. And literally making sure that the time you're spending together is quality and not just time. You know what I mean? Not wasteful space. Not quantity, quality. So what are your love languages, the way in which they're ranked? So this is from the quiz. When you take the quiz, it'll rank them for you, and like based upon your answers to the questions, which ones are your most important ones. So what are your love languages?
Quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, acts of service, and gifts.
In that order. Mine are quality time, gifts, acts of service, and then physical touch and words of affirmation for me are neck and neck at the bottom, which, as you can see, ours differ. They definitely differ.
Very much so.
In the ones that are the most important to us. Well, quality time is number one for both of us.
Facts.
So after you take the quiz and you figure out your love languages, and even before, really, because you may realize what your love languages are without taking the quiz, just by basing upon what is important to you. So my question is, do you love yourself in your love languages? Like in that ranking, do they stand true for the way in which you love on yourself?
No.
So what are they for yourself? For the way in which you love yourself?
The way in which I love myself is I think they are. Definitely quality time. So like me myself, I might watch some haircutting videos or some sermons or play my video game, but that's quality time for me with myself because that's stuff I enjoy. Physical touch, yeah.
You don't be touching yourself?
I mean, I'm luscious. Okay? Definitely words of affirmation for sure. I think that's like neck and neck with quality time. I've learned how to talk to myself better. So all you men out there, learn how to talk to yourself. Amen. Amen. But yeah, I'm working on the gifts part. you know.
You've gotten a lot better with buying yourself things.
Yeah, because you know I ain't with all that.
Yeah, you've gotten a lot better.
But I said 2021 I was gonna do better with buying myself stuff just cause.
You have. You just got a new pair of horses.
I did. Amen.
For me, I definitely love myself and my love languages. Big facts, okay?
Future facts.
Hello. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna take some alone time and I'm gonna buy myself something.
Something, okay? Something.
One thing about me.
And it ain't gonna be nothing. It's gonna be something.
Listen, I don't care if it is, oh my God. I was supposed to get a free shrimp box for Popeye. I was about to say that in this for that T-Mobile Tuesday deal.
Where that coupon?
Expired? No, it don't expire until tonight. At 11:59 p.m.
We gonna go expired. We can shoot over here.
I'm keeping this in because that's so funny. Because I was about to say, even if it's as simple as a Popeye meal, but no, seriously though. One thing about me, I'm a spend some alone time, probably sleeping, because sleeping is my favorite hobby. Sleeping is my favorite hobby, or journaling. That is my quality time. I'm a very big podcast listener of all the things, and Audible book listener, so like that is my alone time as well. But I'm gonna buy me something, okay? I am one of them girls that yes, okay.
Shoes.
I am one of them girls that will be in TJ Maxx sniffing candles.
And shoes.
Okay, you said that already. You don't have to do that. That's unnecessary.
She in her bag, but she in mine too. That's why we.
Hello, that's why every time you see me, I got some new shoes.
Shoes.
She
gonna buy some shoes.
And
You should see the closet. How do you express what your love languages are to me?
I think that for us and most people, I think it naturally develops. Because when we were dating, quality time was important to the both of us. Like what we did with that time was very important, and that valued and weighed all the way over into, you know, our marriage now.
Especially living in two different cities.
Yeah, for sure. But then also with the other one, so like with gifts and stuff, I think that because when you spend time together, you observe people's behavior. That because, you know, like I will buy myself something. Like it does not matter. Like, girl, you went to work every day this week and didn't call me a gift. Like, and I think that because that's observed behavior, that it's easy to express it. It can also be a conversation. Like, you know, of course, after we discovered what the 5 love languages were and the quizzes and stuff, like it became a conversation, because now you have a talking point for it and actual words to put to those actions. But I think it's pretty natural to fall into those love languages, especially if you're in a happy relationship. Like it's quite easy to fall into them.
True.
And whatever they are for each other. And how they change over time, because acts of service was never a love language for me until we got married. Because you doing stuff for me was irrelevant.
Yeah, too sure.
Like there was nothing for you to do outside of buy me a gift. You know what I mean? But like acts of service became high. It was number 4 out of the 5, because it was tied with physical touch. But yeah, so how do you express them? Do you think it's the same way of just like naturally falling in, or do you think it's any different?
No, I think actually I would beg to differ. I would say that it is a learned
That's what I said.
No, you said, does it just happen?
That becomes a learned behavior. I said you observed it.
Yeah,
so you agree. How do you make sure you're being loved properly? Like once you have, if you don't have the words to describe the love languages, and if you do, how do you put that into practical terms for where your partner can meet you at. Like, let's say you feel like one of your love languages was lacking, right? So let's take one that you and I don't rank high on, which is words of affirmation. That's higher on the list for you than what it is for me. So how would you express to me that you're not being loved properly, fully through me? And it doesn't necessarily have to be one love language. It could be a multitude of them. But like something's missing. How do you express that?
Being vulnerable. That is quite hard in a relationship. Men, but for women too. I don't want to exclude. But being vulnerable and saying, hey, I need more of this, or I need less of this. I need reassurance of this, and whatever that may be. I feel like it's that simple. It's hard because being vulnerable is hard, but once you get over that hump to be able to say, hey, this is what I want, and this is what I don't want, or this is what I need, your partner is able to meet you where you are and adjust or not.
That's true. I'm trying to think on that, because I think that for me, it's hard to tell because I never feel like they were lacking. So how do you express it? I think it's as simple as what we do is we call them relationship temperature checks or check-ins. And they are exactly that, right? It's I think it's creating a space. So I guess I do know what we're doing, okay? So it's creating a space for that type of difficult conversation to be had. We generally do them when they're really spaced out, because we'll do them during date night. But more often than doing them on date night, we'll do them at night when we're in the bed. It's true. We do have a lot more conversations. But I
also think, in the bed, we're vulnerable.
Right, but outside of that, I think that taking the time out to do an actual check-in,
seeing
as
where
simple,
you are and assessing where you are.
As simple as asking the question, is there anything that you need more of from me? Or if there's something that you're not getting from me. So just to recap, the 5 love languages are physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts. I don't know how I forgot. www.5, like the number 5, lovelanguages.com. And I'm sure that Gary Chapman's book is on the website as well. You can take the quiz. And most importantly, when you feel like you're not being loved properly, or you want to make sure that you're loving your partner properly, y'all just ask.
Yeah.
Just ask. Honestly, truly. Do you have a hood highlight of this episode?
Hood highlight of this episode. The one constant in life is change. And these 5 love languages do change. They can stay the same, but they also can change. And more than likely, they will change because people change. So, yeah, love your partner where they are right now.
That's good, Bots.
That's what I'm actively doing with Raven.
That's really good.
Trying to love her where she is right now, and as she evolves, continue to love her in whatever capacity that she is in that moment.
That was good. I don't know if I have a hood highlight because that was real good. As usual, thank you guys for watching. This is episode 2.
2 of them.
I hope that you guys are enjoying them. Watch this on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the things. Follow me on Instagram at _Raven Camille.
And follow me on Instagram at _The Gentleman's Groomer.
Period.
See you.
Bye.